passion, expectation, and speed. Hello, and a very warm welcome. Your Monza F1 preview as we head into round 16 and we go to Italy, Ferrari's backyard, and the expectation, the passion, and the speed is what we're going to see this weekend. Ferrari, they currently lie third in the constructors, and Charles Leclerc is coming off the back of a podium. So I don't really know how expectations are going to be for Ferrari. Leclerc is third in the drivers. Carlos Sainz is fifth. But yeah, I would say they've been a bit average recently, Ferrari. But a good podium for Charles at Zandvoort. Obviously, Carlos Sainz will be having his last race as a Ferrari driver in Italy, so that is going to be an emotional one. So we have 53 laps. I mean, it's so fast as Monza. We're going to see skinny wins. We're going to see teammates giving each other toes, people going for the toe. We'll probably see games in qualifying about them going out really slowly to get the toe. And remember that mess up last year when everyone missed the line. 53 laps, 2 DRS zones. Now, you come out of Parabolica, you've got the main straight, that's a DRS zone. And then you come out of both Lesmos, Lesmo 1, Lesmo 2, and then DRS up into Ascari. So it's all about Ferrari. I've got to say, I do like Monza, and probably a Grand Prix I would like to go to. Full of passion, just Ferrari mad. I mean, at the end of the race, they fill the full pit straight. 200 mile an hour, then the race finishes, and then 5 minutes later, the full pit straight is covered in fans. It's special. And if a Ferrari driver wins at Monza, the Italian national anthem, I don't usually watch the build-up to the races, but I will be watching the Italian anthem because I love the Italian national anthem. It's superb. The best anthem in the world, I think. So, yeah, the whole pit straight. I've got to say, though, we're going into the Italian Grand Prix and we've got no Italian on the grid, which is quite sad, I think. We will see skinny wings, and it's going to be interesting. McLaren were dominant at Zandvoort. I expect Red Bull to be better at Monza. Our Mercedes going to show something because they were very poor at Zandvoort. So we got some talking points coming into the weekends, and I'm going to cover them. So first, I've got written down, Ferrari, can they deliver? Can they deliver in front of the Tifosi? The pressure's on, the expectation's there. Such a fast track. Honestly, it's a brilliant track, is Monza. Main straight, down into turn 1. We've seen some great overtakes into there. Ricciardo on Valtteri Bottas springs to mind. Then you got like a little chicane. Then big speed again into the next chicane. I remember Alonso and Vettel going on the grass. And then into the next chicane, the famous line. They touch Martin. And then you've got the Lesmos. Then another DRS into Ascari. Ascari is so fast. And then another straight Parabolica. Ferrari, I'm going to be interested to see what they can do. My second point is Lewis Hamilton. What reaction is he going to get by the Ferrari, the Tifosi? Obviously, next year, Lewis will be a Ferrari driver, so he's going to be one of their own. What reception is he going to get? I'll be interested to see. Obviously, he's still a Mercedes driver, but he's going to be one of them next year. Obviously, I've already mentioned this. My third talking point is toes in qualifying. Now, we see it a bit of a mess sometimes. Teammates giving each other toes, and then people coming out the pits really slowly, and then they only just make the line in time. Fourth, and this is a huge point, Lando Norris and his starts. He needs to address his starts big time. Because, okay, at Zandvoort, he only lost one place. That will not be happening at Monza. Zandvoort's a quick turn 1. Monza is not. You've got a long way down to turn 1. So if he gets a tardy start like he did at Zandvoort, he'd be down in 4th, 5th, 6th. He really needs to work on his starts. Big issue. Also goes for Oscar Piastri, because he had a poor start. But yeah, Lando and his starts are not good enough. I mean, you cannot win races. There's no point to get pole position if you're going to basically lose. The amount of places he's lost at the start is inexcusable, really. We'll jump into Oscar Piastri. I want to see a reaction from him. I thought it was a dreadful Zandvoort race. He should have been second on the road. We'll give him a lot of praise. We'll say he'll be a future world champion and he can take it to Lando. But we'll also call him out, because I thought 4th was a shit show. Zandvoort, to be honest. I've got this written down, but I don't know why. Can Sauber score? Surely at some point Sauber has to score some points. I mean, it's full of straights, so I don't know. I don't think they'll score, but I mean, they've got to score at some point. I mean, imagine if they go the whole season without scoring. And Williams, I think Williams have got a good shot at points. Yeah, I would really like to see Logan Sargent score some points, to be honest, because I think he's been, a bit hung out to dry. We will be doing a Logan Sargent video tomorrow. That is my video idea. But yeah, I'd like to see him score some points. That would be good. So, there we have it. Monza F1 preview, as usual. Qualifying reaction, race reaction, driver ratings, full of speed, adrenaline, passion. The Tifosi will be roaring. And what can the prancing horse do? Is it going to be galloping down that pit straight? Or is it in need of some water? Adios.